And speaking of the pandemic, so that changed the way we conduct our job search in general.
Yeah, so as we know, today's kind of job market has changed dramatically because of the pandemic. And so to compete successfully now, job seekers need the skills and strategies for, I guess, a post-COVID economy. And one of the biggest changes is now what job seekers will find is that interviews are happening virtually. So everything has gone virtual, and we're either doing interviews by phone or through a video conferencing platform. Examples are Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or Skype. And so it's really important to look professional on these video interviews, have a nice and clean background. And also it's important to practice ahead of time on these platforms so that you feel comfortable, confident, and it helps reduce your stress level during your interview. And also never want to forget the thank you note afterwards. That's definitely helpful. We also have some other tips around employment gaps. We know that employment gaps has been something that our job seekers have seen in the past, but now with the pandemic, recruiters are less concerned about the employment gaps that you have. So many people have lost their jobs. And so one of the important things that we say is just making sure that you're brief and honest in responding to why you may have an employment gap in your resume, and providing that reason for why you had it. Either you've been laid off by the pandemic, you've had a healthcare emergency, a caregiving responsibility, whatever the reason is, just being brief and honest and moving on. That most importantly is really discussing what you were doing during your gap period. And so telling the employer what you did with your time off. It's a great opportunity to brush up on some skills, on what employers are looking for today. And a few ways you could be doing that during this time is volunteering, taking a part-time job, occupational training, and online classes. And I see that we popped up one of the resources that we do refer to. GCFlearnfree.org is a website that you can go to and find some online trainings, as well as digitalliteracy.assessment.org, which focuses on computer skills training. And another bonus is Microsoft Office is actually offering free online trainings right now during the pandemic. So until March, they're currently having some free online training. So I would definitely say take advantage of this time off and see what skills are needed for your industry and take some online trainings.